Hey everyone, it's John here from Hot Take Hockey, back with another video. This is just a quick news update video and just going into the Jack Eichel situation again. And we're also going to talk about the Montreal Canadiens and Johnny Drouin. So we've been talking about the Habs a lot lately. We'll continue the conversation. But starting with Eichel, specifically with the Sabres, specifically with Eichel. If you didn't hear, this was a few days ago, Jack Eichel fired his agent, moving on, and hiring Pat Brisson. And a well-known agent, a well-known representative, and this, in Eichel's perspective, is going to move along the process. They believe now they've talked to the league. They've been trying to sort out the whole situation, like obviously a legal situation here, and for Eichel himself, a health situation. So he's trying to get the surgery going, and obviously this affects the potential trade. So this is the scenario right now from Sean Simpson. I don't know how reliable this is, but I'm going to trust his sources here just saying he could have surgery very soon. I mean, I would expect that. I don't think the situation is going to move any further if they don't move along with the surgery. And December being the earliest return, I think I've talked a lot about Eichel potentially returning in the new year. So if he returned potentially in December, that'd be crazy. But that's the earliest return. I think it would be more in the new year if he did have surgery coming up. The asking price for a trade continues to be in between 4 and 6 pieces. I think at the very least 4 strong, first round top quality pieces, up to 6 pieces. I think they do want that quality. So Brisson is now moving that process along. So I think with Eichel, I think we should expect a resolution over the next couple of weeks, whether that's knowing the surgery outcome or just him doing the surgery, we'll know afterwards, or just a trade going down. I think right now, if the surgery does get moving along, we'll probably know of more of a scenario where, I don't see him going back to Buffalo. So if a trade becomes realistic, I think a lot of teams, while they wanted Jack Eichel, they've been interested, they've been talking to Buffalo about Eichel, they're not going to give up a bunch of these major assets for a guy that's big question mark, huge questionable status for Jack Eichel. This is not just a small thing. This is a surgery that, what Eichel wants. No player has ever come back. No player has done it and been a hockey player in the National Hockey League. So it's not been a thing. So just trying to spit this out here and just saying Eichel, surgery, then a potential trade. And I think it would have to happen in that order. And he would have to get a physical done. He would have to show that he's on the ice. And then there you go. That's where, okay, maybe a team takes a chance on it and trades for him soon. But if what I'm saying and what I think other people are saying is more accurate, we might not see an Eichel trade until later into the year, maybe closer to the new year. I think that's still a possibility. But if there's confidence in the doctors, confidence in the health status, confidence in Eichel himself that he's going to return close to form or to form, I think there's going to be a couple teams that move forward with a potential trade. So it's so all over the place right now. As I'm saying this right now, I'm not even so sure of what's going to happen, but at least we're seeing progress moving forward. So I just wanted to kind of ramble on a little bit about that, give my thoughts, but also kind of report on it. So let's talk about the Montreal Canadiens, because this is also, just quickly, I'm not making this video very long, but Johnny Drouin. So great news. He says he's ready to return. I think everyone's seen that on social media. He's ready to return. He's ready to come back to the team. The team's welcomed him back, and kind of a mental break for him. He wasn't doing well personally, and we'll keep that private for his own respect, but he's ready to return. And he also said that, I was kind of translating it. So he said, and I don't think the team specifically asked him, but he said that he's ready for the role again, in a big top 6 role, but also he would be willing to play center if he was asked. So if the Montreal Canadiens, I'm not saying that's happened, but if Bergevin or Montreal came forward and asked him to play center, it looks like he'd be willing to do so. So if they don't match the Kotkaniemi Offersheet, Drouin could be an option, because right now, if you're looking at the depth chart, it's Suzuki, then it's Evans, then it's potentially Paling, Matthew Perreault can play center, Cedric Paquette's there. They don't have a lot of options. So either, if they lose Kotkaniemi to Carolina, get the 1st and 3rd round pick, Drouin could play center, it looks like, but that experiment didn't really work out the first time around. When they acquired Drouin from Tampa for Sergachev, obviously the trade hasn't worked out in general, but when they tried him at center, it just didn't work out. So I personally wouldn't go with it, but if he did play center, just a hypothetical, you could have like a top line per se, like of Toffoli, Suzuki, Caulfield. Then you could have Drouin up the middle with Hoffman and maybe Gallagher. I'm just throwing out examples, but maybe with a little bit more maturity, he's coming back. Maybe he could fit as a center, but I still think go watch my videos. One of the other centers I've suggested should be an option for Montreal. So thank you so much for watching. Welcome if you're a new subscriber. Hit that like button. Drop a comment with your thoughts. Just want to make a quick update video. Eichel, Drouin, Montreal, Buffalo. What's going to happen? Let me know in the comments. Reach out on social media. This was John from MCKAY. Have a good one. Peace out.